I think women are going to change this society in a way that we haven't even begun to imagine, and it will be for the better.
I was the first member of my family to graduate from university. Opened up the varsity one morning, and there I saw they'd opened up a faculty of law. Marched up to the dean's office and said, "I'm here to join the faculty of law." He took a look at me. I was unsophisticated. I was 19 years old. Anyway, he said, "I don't think so." I said, "You get my marks and you'll think so. And I'll be back tomorrow." And when I came back tomorrow, he thought so.
To be a woman was to be really, really unusual. 2 women in my year got pregnant, and they were told there'd be no flexibility in the examination timetable for them, because when a lawyer promises he will be there for his client, he has to be there, and pregnancy and delivery notwithstanding.
It was so unusual, I think, for these firms to have young women practicing in them. As I said, when I got pregnant the first time, I think they just assumed I wouldn't come back. I mean, I was only gone about 5 weeks, because they didn't have a policy, and you sort of felt anxious about getting back and making, I don't know, I mean, it's different now.
It was difficult, and it was probably a combination of me being both a female teacher and also the subject matter that I taught, particularly family law, which raises many issues of gender.
There was nobody I'd known that had done this path before me.
How I would like to be perceived is as an independent thinker.
I put stuff out there because I believe in it and I think it's worth talking about.
My children very much part of my work life, so I think it was significant for them to have a mother who was their mother, but a mother who had a life that was separate and apart.
One of the things that was very important to me when I came to the law school was to be out as a lesbian, which I am, very proudly, and to be a lesbian activist at the law school and work with other students from generally marginalized communities.
Every day when I come to work, I hope that I can provide value, and I hope that what I instill in people is their burning desire also to do the best that they can do and to provide value.
I grew up with a belief that you had to have a life that was useful, and by useful they meant useful to your people or useful to the community.
One opportunity that came up was in Cambodia, where they were having the first democratic elections. So I went to Cambodia, lived in a little village along the Mekong River, and worked with the Cambodians to help organize the first elections in Cambodia.
When we were children, my grandmother used to talk about the claims of our people and how long we had been here, and the fact that we had never surrendered our rights to the water. And so I decided when I went to law school to try to use our history to bring those claims to the court.
I loved to dance. I absolutely loved dancing. It is the closest thing to flying.
The real pull towards the performing and singing part of me started just about the time that I got my call to the bar.
For the Chinese culture, food plays a very important role. There's a Chinese saying that people regard food as heaven.
I'm over the top about the things I love, and that includes friends. But mostly family and work is what I spend my time with.
What is needed is peace in the world. Peace and decency.
I would like to live in a country where an Aboriginal child has just as good a chance of finishing high school and having a career as anyone else in the country.
Really being in the field with the refugee women and the refugee children, working with them and seeing what they're able to achieve. And that also gives me a lot of optimism.
Really set your sights very high, because you can be what you want to be, and education is a very big part of it.